Hey, it's me. It's that guy again. Anyways, hello everybody. My name is Caden. Why did I? Okay, my mistake. Uh, Today solo hardcore because why not? And cool. So yeah. Well, let's just go. Also, hopefully, you guys can actually hear me this time. Since last video, I was barely audioable, so yeah, audible. I mean, sorry, I said it wrong. I'm gonna do Wreck Battlefield because it is a good map. Now, I've yet to actually win in a solo hardcore match. I have gotten pretty far before, and I think the first I ever got in solo was Wave 50, and unfortunately lost to Void Reaver when he was about 100,000 health left, so yeah, it was a bit of a shame. But I was not playing that game as good as I probably needed to. So this time I will hopefully manage to get the dub, the victory. Yeah. Done. I got golden cork boss to start off, since it is just undoubtedly the best golden skin in the game. Considering the fact that it's just really good. Well, I think I should have said that differently. It's not the best, it might not be the best golden skin, but it's the best golden power in the game. Yeah. I mean, if you agree with me, then, you are on the right side. If you don't agree with me, then, your opinion is bad. Get better opinion now. I'm just joking. Yeah, this one dude is gonna clear up the entire leaking stuff happening. Yeah. We're gonna get this dude to level 2, since level 2 gets both hidden and flying detection. And technically, with collision damage from the units, Golden Quick Boss does technically have area detection, although the lead detection, since it's only collision, isn't that great. So that's why we have Cryomancer as our lead melting dude. Or woman. And since, if you didn't know, Cryomancer does in fact actually have lead detection, and the take damage level 2 will help us take care of just both leads and lead bosses really easily. Well, for lead balloons, yes, that's all Ranger. Boring hefties. I'm gonna try and keep on getting some more conversations going. But it is kind of bland at the moment. Okay, so now we're gonna get down Cryomancer here. Set to random to get to better use to get the best use out of the tick damage on the legs and other enemies as well. You might as well just put in a random to. Well, at the moment here, tick damage here doesn't do that much. Actually, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't take damage until the freezing doesn't do that much when it's on random. But trust me, its hit damage will start to actually do something. Freezing may not. Alright, we have some invisibles, which are not going to be frozen down, or are not going to be slowed down by Cryomancer, considering that, of course, as, you know, the average event tower doesn't have hidden detection. Although, I don't know how many of the event towers actually do have hidden detection, now that I really think about it. Since they have reworked a good amount of them, I believe they did give Commando its hidden detection that it all rightly deserved. Since, you know, really expensive. So now we're gonna get the Golden Hook boss level free, since it is just undoubtedly the best level a Golden Hook boss has. With Tommy Goods and all that, but the damage is like really good. Therefore, it doesn't even cost that much. While for max level, yeah, its damage is probably obviously the best with even better units, but $30,000 is a lot. And with hardcore pretty much adding a 50% bonus, that's about 45,000 just for the maxed out. Mind you, if you're going to be getting every single one at max, that would be quite a lot. Too much, some might say. I mean, that just in itself is $225,000 to get all 5 maxed out Golden Hook bosses. Just for the max level. That's not even going to be concerning the other levels, and also placement. So, that's quite a lot. Our piggy bank. Speaking of the piggy bank, doing the duck event that's going on right now, if you only use the exact same skin the Gold Fish boss, the piggy bank will just not go away. The sound would stay, it would be there. It's super annoying, specifically the damn sound. And watch his lead bosses get absolutely destroyed thanks to the tick damage. And just not able to go anywhere, since Cryomancer is just gonna slow it down a lot. Easy. Alright, now our next threat is gonna be mysteries, since they could spawn lead bosses. If we get too many of them, we'll probably lose. So let's hope we don't get too many. That's not a good sign. Please, don't do this to me. Okay, never mind, we're gonna be fine. Okay, we got 2 lead bosses. Not horrible. Not horrible. It might push us back a little bit, though. Alright, yeah, we're gonna be fine, Okay, we're good. So that's just the only struggle wave with mysteries, and at least in this map. Since Wave 40, Red Battlefield is just a really easy map in itself. I don't understand why it isn't easy. I mean, they lower it down to normal, but like, normal's too good for it. I mean, yeah, you do have somewhat limited space to place towers and stuff, but it's just still an incredibly easy map. So we got that now. And we're getting another level 2 Cryomancer to, of course, use the lead detection, the anti-lead dudes, some more, because, yeah. And also, Mega Soul is going to go very far when there's 2 Cryomancers. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got, of course, with the 2 mysteries, okay, we got 1 that's a lead boss. Alright, now that the Mega Slow is clearly not going anywhere, we're really doing fine. Alright, we are now going to be getting some more level 3 game quick bosses to, of course, get some better defense. Okay, wave 20 is a joke, man. Yeah, just for red bosses is easy at this point. So the next threat we're gonna be going up against is gonna be shadow bosses in wave 23 and 25. Void Reavers Nightmare is only one of them. Wave 25 is probably the most popular wave other than wave 50 due to the fact that it's really difficult because there's 3 shadow bosses that wave, which is a pretty big problem. Since shadow bosses at this point would already be pretty difficult to take care of, 750 health is not very forgiving at all. And of course hidden, which we didn't know, again, Pyromancer doesn't have hidden protection, so with it also being a fast boss, we can't slow it down. So getting level 3 gold hook bosses is going to be more important than ever. Alright, here comes the first shadow boss. Now, I do know that mysteries are pretty difficult later on, but that's only like a few certain maps. This map, it's really not that bad. For other maps like Night Station I've done before, where we get to wave 45 and stuff like that, wave 45 to 47, that's when the mysteries can spawn circuits, which at that point is pretty difficult to take care of. So yeah, me no like your circuits. Mega slow, bro. Actually, it's 2 Mega Soul Bros. That's cool. There we go. We're done level 3, which is nice. So, we should be able to handle the shadow bosses next wave. I may not seem like we can't, or it may seem like we can't, because most likely one shadow boss is gonna get past. But we have Tommy Goon, which, if you're golden, have over 100 health. So they're gonna be tanking. See, that shadow boss dies very quickly due to already tanking one of the Tommy Goons. So yeah, this one's gonna end up getting past, but Tommy Goon right there. And he doesn't have that much health left. We should be able to take him out. If he does get past, we got another Tommy Goon. He's not gonna make it at all. Boom. Awesome sauce. Alright, so I'm not gonna be skipping this wave. I mean, I'm not gonna be skipping many waves at all, since solo hardcore is pretty difficult, folks. But it's important not to skip this wave for the most part, at least for me. I think it's important. For the things they have right now, it's not a good idea to skip this wave. Due to Fallen Rush's next wave, and that you can skip it, and you probably won't end up losing, but I just don't like skipping it due to the Fallen Rushers be able to go past quite far due to the Mega Slow Bros taking most of the damage. And of course, over the Fallen Reapers in this wave. Our first Mega Slow Bro's down, and the second Mega Slow Bro, who is being shredded, easily. Alright, we got a third one, so, cool. Nice. I don't know why I decided to comment on that, but, hey, let's go. I commented on it, either way. Oh, damn. Lag spike in there. Some more reds. Easy. We got some more Void Reavers and another group of shadow bosses. Cool. I can now get taken out so easily. These Mega Soul Bros are kind of making it kind of far, but since we were able to destroy the last two, I doubt they're gonna make it very far.
Please tell me you're done with the video.
Because someone, Dad, I guess, yeah, so. Alright, we got Fallen Titan incoming. So as soon as I get this guy to level 3, we're gonna play some more Cryomancers to slow him down. All we're gonna do is just we're gonna get them to level 1 and put him on strongest. That would be good enough to slow him down. Because, you know, no stun, such an intimidating boss, yet this man cannot move when there's a Cryomancer. Or really any stunning power at all on the board. We're gonna place a few. We have to place a good few since the Fallen Titan's gonna be stunning. And now we're gonna get a maxed out engineer. Because we need to prepare for Laser 6 where Jojo comes, which is kinda RNG dependent, since sometimes if he spawns way too much, he's gonna probably make it near the end. If he spawns too much, we will probably lose. So, we're gonna have to hope that we can take him out in time. I got some more bros. Also, a little fun fact. My last game to get engineer and hardcore, we actually triumphed it without medic, which I was pretty proud of, since I thought that was a pretty cool achievement, you know? Since, I mean, medic is really useful for hardcore. At least back then it was, since now everything's become a lot stronger, and hardcore has become a lot easier, but, you know. Mystery bosses. Oh no, so scary. Yeah, unlike mystery bosses have absolutely no difficult ways, so... The boss. Yeah, getting some Crymanthers down was probably a good idea. There's gonna be 2 Fallen Titans next wave, which is kind of scary, but, unlike this wave where those giant bosses tank up some damage, there's not that many other stuff to tank up the damage for the Fallen Titans, so, hopefully it won't be as difficult as this wave is. Not saying this wave is necessarily really difficult or anything, but it's difficult enough, you know? Yeah, it's just straight and touch enemies this wave. The next wave is gonna be another 2. Fallen Titans and of course Void Reavers. So next wave is gonna be a legitimately difficult wave. So let's hope I can manage to beat it. Always bugs me how Fallen Titans can freeze my towers. I don't know why, but for some reason Fallen Titans just have the capability of freezing my towers for some reason. They should add hardcore mode to Sandbox. And if they never do, I'll be kind of mad. Just saying. And Sandbox mode's already extremely, like, I don't like sandbox mode in this game. It's just not good. Having to grind all the way up to that high level, and having to grind even more just to be able to do basically anything in the mode is kind of bullcrap. Or you could just spend a good, like, $50 just to get everything for free. But who's gonna do that, man? I would. Yeah, I definitely would, but still, if you want to do it without having to pay any money, it's not that fun. Okay. Scary dude there. Now we need to get some rangers up. Since, again, it's gonna most likely get past, so we need to, first of all, after this wave, in only a few waves, lead balloons come. Which is already kind of scary enough. But also, again, Gravedigger here is probably gonna make it past. So I'm going to simply set it on to strongest here for Rangers. To get as much damage off on Gravedigger as possible. And hopefully he doesn't summon that much. So we need to bait him with a Crymancer back there. See, look, he's gonna summon there. Isn't that bad right now, but it's especially bad when he's at the back. Since if he's able to get off a lot of summons, he can definitely kill us quite easily. So we gotta hope he doesn't summon too much in the back when he inevitably makes it there. So we do need him to stomp, though. That's what we need to do. At least not right now, though. It's fine. I mean, really, summon is not great either. But yeah. I'm gonna place one Crymancer there to bait him to stomp. Yeah, setting Rangers the strongest helps out a lot. Yeah, he's dead. Well, out of all my times, I've never actually killed him that fast. Let's go, man. Alright, now I'm gonna set them back to first. since we don't need them to be strongest. Anymore, at least. And next we got some lead balloons, but Rangers will make quick work of them. So yeah. And along with that, engineer also has flying and lead detection. So yeah, it's pretty nice. With this engineer on their own, it's gonna be enough for lead balloons. So yeah. Alright, now I want to keep on placing some cryomancers since we are approaching difficult waves coming up. After wave 40, that's when things can get a little bit difficult. And now we're gonna get all 6 of the maxed out Rangers. Come on, giant bosses, die quick. You guys are basically pointless. Alright, so we got slow kings now, which a lot of speedy kings are pretty dang difficult. But in TDS, I trust. We can do it, boys. Slow Kings. Alright, Speed Kings and Circuits have been added. Which, Speed Kings are more difficult than Circuits, but in certain maps, Circuits can be a pain in the butt too. So I'm more just scared of the Speedy Kings due to their high health and of course speed. They aren't like massively fast, but they're still fast enough to be a threat. Just look at this man. Look at this man just start cruising down the field. Okay, he's down. I got Molten Boss, but everybody knows that Molten Boss is just money. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the mercenary bases down, because I feel like if I have mercenary bases, that would be enough to take care of the Speedy Kings, which, as seen, were pretty difficult. I don't really need Riot Guards, so I'm just gonna keep them onto Gunmen, and then, like, 2 medics. I do suppose that the damage buff is also nice. So mercenary base is probably going to be nice to have right now. This guy's useless! Get off the stage! He isn't even stomping, man. He's giving me money. As if he already wouldn't have given me a lot of money. Alright, we have entered the danger zone. I know he's here somewhere. Where is he? Where's the warden? Did they replace my boy Templar with the warden? It's just like, why? It's like the legacy mode, man. You might as well just keep the legacy one in. next up we got Fallen Forge Master.
$3 or so. But someone must have paid.
That's of course the mechanism bosses. Just there. Although I did do different stuff on mystery, so there can be different things. And remember that mysteries always can't spawn circuits, which again, not the best. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Commander is now gone. Say goodnight, Commander. What's up, dude? Man, this really gets glitchy already. At this point. Man, sorry to everybody out there watching the video, as it's currently killing my phone. Physically and, well, yeah, physically. Alright, now we're going max out Rangers. Since you kind of need to. Okay, Fallen King is going to be difficult if we got that far, so thankfully it gives us a lot of money to max out a good few of our Rangers, just in time. You see, there's the warden right there. It's the Templar, not him. Oh, we got a logbook sighted, man. What is it? Let's see. Please don't be a mystery. Oh, dang. Soul Stealer. Nice. Soul Stealer's a cool one. It isn't Health Cultist, though, and Health Cultist is by far the very slog looking hardcore. No, it's not Void Reaver because Void Reaver's chances were increased by a lot, along with Fallen Force Master and Fallen King. Every single boss, everything in hardcore was, I mean, every enemy in the game was chances were increased by a lot to drop the log book. So bosses are a lot easier to get, but, I mean, Health Cultist is still pretty difficult to get. Considering the fact that it doesn't have a lot of health, and that I'm pretty sure it only spawns a singular time in hardcore. Yeah, kind of bad. And mind you, on wave 45 too, so Health Cultist would take a long time to get the log book for. The enemy boss ain't that good either. I don't want to play tutorial. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to play the tutorial mode more than like 60 times, man. I mean, after having like practically every tower in the game, I've finally learned to take on the tutorial mode. My god. Now we just can't max out the golden stuff bosses, since there's not really much else to do. I think we're gonna prepare for wave 50 to micro engineers to the back. Which they'll probably need to. And of course also have to go to luck with Void Reavers abilities. Hopefully this summons it out. After the log book will be unknown. That's cool. Yeah, unknown, nice. Alright, it's wave 50. It's time! So when Void Reaver is around in rage mode, I'm gonna switch all the gunmen on the mercenary bases to riot guns. Here's bro. We need to take care of the Vindicators first. Because there are 4 of them on the field, or 3 of them now. One of them died. And that was only 2. Oh, they stunned my mercenary base. Come on, man, the unknown spam, please. I'm on to paid money, man. Just let me do it. My red vindicator is getting close to the end. Oh, it's dead. Okay, I gotta start getting ready to micro the engineers. Alright, it's Void Reaver now. So as soon as Void Reaver makes it past, I'm gonna sell. I'm probably also gonna sell Mercenary Base to place it back in the back to obviously get the damage buff to the towers. Alright, summoning, that's good, that's good. Yeah, it's getting really close. Alright, he's in Death Wish. Why did they just spawn over there? Oh, dang, I don't know if I'm able to do it. Oh, no, this is too fast. Man, he did not use a singular ability there. Well, it was a good game, boys. We got to play 50. He just darted for it, man. He didn't want to give me a singular chance. Well, it was a good try. We made it to wave 50. Almost another hour-long video, so you are all welcome. 2 times in one day. But I'll probably be posting around 1 video every day. Try and keep up a good schedule, you know. So yeah, as usual, got any ideas for any other videos in the future? Comment. If not, then don't worry. I'm sure I can figure out a way to entertain you guys. But in the meantime, I'll probably be editing this video and hope that it works, since the editing in the other video didn't work, I don't believe, so that's a shame. And if you want me to come back to trying this again, or do some other challenges, or play some other games, there's a lot of different options. We're getting started here. But yeah, any ideas, you can just tell me in the comments. If you don't want to comment, then okay. Fair enough there. I'm not gonna force anybody. I'm not gonna ask to like and subscribe, you know. I'm not that type of guy. Like, I really don't care about... I don't like people who just try and make you guys guilty, sort of, you know what I mean? Surely I'm not the only one who's ever seen the shorts where we'll go, like or else you don't like your mom, basically. Either way, I'll be seeing you guys probably tomorrow once I get out of school, and I'll probably be playing some games. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to play with some of my other friends this time. My brother, maybe? Like, if you guys got any ideas, again, comment down. Kind of game plan, I guess. I can also try out some of the other game modes if you guys want to see that in TDS Butt Hacked. Since I do have around a good few, you know, hardcore bunches one wave, there's endless mode, outrageous mode, boss rush. You know, you guys can choose. I mean, my entire channel is based off of what you guys like, you know? I'll play something I like, for example, to start it off. But of course, I'll get any requests, you know. Maybe I need to play with a few of you guys somewhere in the future. But I'm not going to be blabbering for too long, so... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for now. I'm going to upload the video, of course. But, yeah, tomorrow we're going to do some other stuff. Other than playing some Tower Defense Simulator, you know. I'm sure just having a TDS channel isn't the best. I mean, I like TDS. But I'm not going to be only trying that. But, for now, I'm going to say farewell, pals. Since gotta get some ideas. I got some time to do stuff, you know. Who knows? I mean, maybe I'll just be posting yet another hour-long video tomorrow. Who knows? I mean, maybe my whole thing, just to post hour-long videos. Either way, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. This is gonna be most likely tomorrow, during this time. Anyways, yeah, see you guys. Goodbye.